Hi, it's Amber. This is Honey Girl. I'm just making a video to share something I'm going through. I wonder if anyone can relate. I find myself giving too much of myself, overextending myself, and I really wasn't conscious of it for a long time. And I feel like as women, kids, like when you're a little girl, like you see your mother, like being a mother and a wife, and she's just constantly giving and giving and giving. And I'm learning this about myself lately, that I'm giving too much. I'm also realizing that, how can I say it? My heart, the heart that I have, my generosity, consideration, thoughtfulness, like little acts of kindness, the things that the way I think and operate in this world, not everybody functions. I mean, obviously I know not everybody functions like that, but I guess some people in my circle don't function like that. And this past week, honestly, I have cried many days. I think I'm just releasing trauma, honestly, stored up. I really believe like these things come up to reflect back something in us that needs to be healed. And over the past week, I've released a lot of tears, and I'm hoping that I'm releasing some trauma that needed to be released. And now I have the awareness and I'm more conscious. The third thing I wanted to talk about is divine feminine. As a divine feminine, I didn't really have a good example in my life. My mother bent over backwards for my dad. Very old school. They've been together since they've been 14 years old. And her mother, I think, didn't even have more than an 8th grade education. She barely drove. So my mother, rose up a little bit more. She graduated high school. She got an associate's degree. She did go to work when I was about 7 or 8. And then me, I have a master's degree. I have a couple professional license. I am really pretty independent. I do desire a partner, but I do not desire to be taken advantage of or not appreciated for my gifts and my love. And I don't want to settle, and I haven't, and I won't. So I am crossing over to a place of wanting to be in a position of receiving. I don't, of course you can't be self-centered and just take. But I also can't just give. And I wonder if there's any women out there that really can relate to this and are working on this. Because there's a lot of talk of, women are so masculine and, the boss babe and all those things like that. Like, I don't want to behave like a man, I'm not a man, I'm a woman. And it's just not, I don't want to be the thing I hate. I hate men that are just so overbearing and aggressive and dominant and all that. And a lot of women are trying to compete with them. They're becoming them, right? And our society and structure is set up that it is a man's world, especially when it comes to making money and career, and things are changing and there's more women in these positions. But I think in order for women to get to those positions, they literally have to change what they are and who they are, and they have to behave like men to compete. And I refuse to do that. For me, I don't. Maybe other women, they're happy like that, but it's not in alignment in my soul. I don't want to gain so somebody else loses. I don't know if that's being naive. This is something that's really on my heart, because as I'm trying to get through life and survive and have enough, and then I have a child and provide for her, be a mother. I'm a single mother, and I try to be a protector. So I have to step into this more masculine role, but not in a way that I'm stable and grounded, and I'll hold my ground to protect her and to discipline her. but it's exhausting because I'm one person and I'm really trying to do two people's jobs, and it's really impossible. And you know, that's just kind of where I'm at. But I love Teal Swan. She talks about people don't know how women function in this world. They go around in a lot of fear, and it's really like fear of not being safe. And I've never attended her workshops, but I believe what she's trying to say is like biology, right? We're weaker, we have less muscle. And then in like the economic world, you know, men kind of run things, so we're at a disadvantage there. Unless you turn into a dominant, aggressive woman and you try to like work your way to the top and all that, which that's just not me. And you know, over the years, like in certain societies, women are, you know, raped and taken advantage of, and so it's like probably like genetically like in us, like in our cells and DNA from generational trauma of women being oppressed. And then here we are today, and we really just feel unsafe in society. And a man is supposed to create containment, that she says, and that is supposed to provide safety and stability for us. And I took that a step further, like those things are great. I don't have that, right? And I wonder if like I can get access to those feelings through my spiritual connection with a higher power. I've been recognizing this week also, like when all these emotions are coming up, it's like, where is this coming from? And it's like, Amber, you're scared. You don't feel safe. You're worried like something bad's gonna happen. And I'm like, you know, safety. Okay, well, how do I start to feel safe again? How can I, you know? And I started thinking, well, it's like gaining trust that it's gonna be okay through belief in a higher power, belief in a higher power, really, that there's something out there bigger than me that's got me, you know. I don't know if it's fair to put all that on a man. He's just a man. He's just a human. How can he do that all the time for somebody else? Like, I don't know. I don't know the answers to these questions, but these are some of the, I'm sharing some of the most intimate thoughts that I've been having this past week, and like little insights and things like that. So that's all I got for today. I hope you're having a great day, and be well.